Hello and welcome to another video, another Omnisphere library. I have lots of them and I've decided I'm going to step through, go through quite a few I've got and give you a bit of a whirl of what I think of them, give you a bit of a playthrough, and that is the first video. And the second video, which will come a week later, will be a demo track using just the sounds from that particular library, just to give you a flavour of what it potentially can do. So today we are having the turn of Dystopian Rains by Rocky Mountain Sounds. So I'll leave the link for the website where you can buy this library in the comments below. And basically it's part of a Genesis Elements series of sample and sound expansions, and the excuse me, a treasure of amazing elemental building blocks. So it's going to be a series, this, and each release, I'm just reading it from the website here, each release will showcase specific nature soundscapes. So it includes rains, which is the foundation of this particular library we're going to play with. And it's all from the Rocky Mountains on the Pacific Canadian West Coast. So he's recorded all these sounds, put them into Omnisphere, and he's done fantastic soundscapes with them. This is what this library's aimed at. You don't expect soaring leads and things like that. You're not going to get them here. These are purely for soundscape background. I've had immense fun building soundscapes and then going to another library and putting leads on top of it. It's fantastic for making a bed. So enough of me wittering on, what I want to say. Let's dive into this library. So what have we got here? So the first thing we'll look at is the segregating into arpeggiations, electro percussion, ethnic world, noisescapes, pads and strings, textures, playable textures. Now we'll just start off with the Arps and BPM, and we've got drums, nice pulsing bass sound. You might need your headphones for this one. It's very subsonic pulses. Now the mod wheel brings in the effects. Sounds like that's probably one of the rain that is captured by the sounds of the background there. Interesting thing what you can do with this Dark 12th Night. Play it higher up the keyboard and you get more like a synthwave thing, and you can actually, if I just change the length slightly and make it, instead of a chord we go up down, when we can get more of a synthwave. So don't just think I've got to stick to these presets. Play with them, mess around with them, and you get some, probably not what they were intended for, but you get more use out of the library. Let's try one of these disturbing emotions. So that's using, what's that using? It's using inner space and a delay to get this sort of disturbing sound. Quite nice. Reigns of Time. To change the sound, all I'm using is my mod wheel. For those who didn't watch my earlier video about Hollow Delight, why haven't you? Watch that video and you'll understand why. What it is, I've got me the mod wheel tied to a pedal which is underneath the keyboard, because when you're playing you want that one to do mod wheel and you've got both hands playing the keyboard. Where are you going to use your teeth? You could use that, but using a foot pedal is a lot easier. Also saves on the dental bills. And we've got what have we got now? Water on Flames. So you could actually just use that as a drone throughout the track and just morph it up and down on the mod wheel. You know, it'll keep it very quiet, very low down, but it'll add some sort of crunch to the sound you're getting. We've got electro percussion. What you can do, the mod wheel adjusts the cutoff, but what you can do, you can go into your ARP, turn it on, and you get a nice. These are. It's not in the description there, but have a look at the arpeggiating on some of these sounds, because it brings in a whole new pattern to it. Do that. I'll switch that one on, so you can have a. See, that's a nice sound, that. Ethnic world. This is where you get to the African drums and stuff. All pitched, so you can actually keep it in key of the song you've actually, you know, the key of the song that you're doing. So if you're doing it in, say, C major, C minor, just play a C note. Want a deeper one, play the C low. Even lower. Just really handy. Turn on the arpeggiator and you get. This is a fun one. Bamboo tubes. Gives you an idea of a sort of like Blue Man Group, that, you know, with the little paddles on the tubes. And if you turn the arpeggiator on and get a cracking sequence. Quite manic, but it's don't know, it's quite hypnotic actually, because I think if you turn it down to an eighth note, it sounds even better probably. So there we are. Let's move on to a bit of Noisescapes. These are the ones I like. These Noisescapes. You've got them playing where it says Enviro. Those are the plain sounds. So distorted realities, raindrops, scattered showers, give you an idea what they are. Burning rains of fire. So these are sort of like rainfall. But then we get down to the textures, and this is where it gets fun. Just turn it back to main so you can see what it says there. So it's transformed a rain into this sound. Fantastic. Caustic drizzle. Oh man, I'm getting hungry listening to that. Sounds like sizzling bacon. Anyway, we'll move on. Chemical showers. Listen to the reverb on that. I took my hands off and there's about 5-second reverb on it. Absolutely brilliant. Gentle Rainmaker. And what else have we got? Lone Reactor. Now we've got also pads. We've got normal box standard pads. And how I said there was no sawing leads, you can do leads actually in this, because although this is a pad, higher up It sounds very thin lead type. So really nice, and just play this next one, Ventis Endless Rains. So it gives you an idea what the sound's meant to be used for, like a pad, but don't let it stop there. Experiment, always experiment. Then we get some wonderful textures, playable textures these. Mod wheel brings more of the environmental effect in, which is really nice touch. And there's one in here that sounds a bit X-File-ish. You know, you understand it. So you do have a lead there, and it's quite a hypnotic sounding lead. But lower down the keyboard, so that's a whistle stop tour of the first in the series by Rocky Mountain Sounds of his Genesis Elements called Dystopian Reigns. It's from Omnisphere 2. It's currently priced at $34. Reasonable price for what it gives you. If you're into ambient underscore film type music, this is a great library to get that wonderful bed to layer on top of. Yeah, I can't speak more highly of it than that. So if you like this video, this quick shufty through this patch library, give it a thumbs up, ding the bell in the top corner there, and you'll be notified when the actual soundtrack that I've written for this patch library, you'll be notified when it's out, and hopefully you'll like that as well. So until the next one, take care and stay safe.